Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Beholder. I'm here with Mr. Aloysius Spock, physician, which we're here to meet, or whom we're here to meet, depending on your outlook on life, I guess. I just knocked on his door and he came out, so I introduced myself, and he's saying, "I'm honored, I'm Dr. Aloysius Spock, a physician. You must have heard about me, the entire city did." "I've never heard about you." "Really? Did you just get here? What are you famous for?" "I'm not one to pat myself on the back. I was just doing my duty." "Let me know if you need anything." "Oh, what problems could I possibly have?" "Nothing. You're very busy." Let's ask him how it's going." "Are you okay?" "Oh, busy. Patients fight over me." "Are you a doctor?" "That's the real one. Don't you doubt it. I can cure even a healthy man. I'd say especially healthy." "Any education?" "Are you kidding? I've dedicated my life to treating people. Your doubts hurt me." "Sorry, this is a demanding job." "How can you, dear?" "Here's a good way for you to relax. Just be reasonable." Oh, he gave me a whiskey. That's so nice of him. Can we talk to him more? "Hello." "Nope." Okay, so we have just met him, and I wonder if I could just meet Miss Rosa here. If she's at home, that is. Oh yeah, she is. Oh, she was sleeping? Oh, I guess, it's past midnight. That's a reasonable thing to expect. Good afternoon. Let's get acquainted with her. "Hello, miss. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Carl, the new building manager. My name is Rosa Ranek. It's nice to meet you. You must have met my naughty husband. We have a son, too. He's just like you, but he lives in the capital." "Ask about the son." "Our dear boy has become a boss. I haven't seen him in a long time. So long ago." Let's ask about husband. "Mark has been working in the archives his entire life. He likes his job. He deals with a lot of papers, but not many people. He spends his vacation in the company of his fishing rod." "It's nice to meet you." "Okay. Thank you, now I know all the information. When we have a new directive, number 6042, as of the year 1984, 2nd September, singing in front of the Ministry of Order is prohibited." "Really?" "And also there was directive number 6041. It is illegal to read or own a book by Paul Williams." "Oh, I know. There has been a note about it here, right?" "Ah, yes, dead words. The Ministry of Truth has noticed a rising interest in philosophy books, including the works of Paul Williams, who died a century ago. His writings describe obsolete ideas that have been proved to be unrealistic. However, they still capture people's minds. The ministry believes the notion of a society without government, in which the freedom of personal choice exists, is dangerous and should be destroyed in all its forms. The Voice of Truth says, the fact that our society is capable of understanding Paul Williams' ideas en masse proves his unique talent and ability to word things simply. We should encourage interest in the great thinkers of the past if we want to progress and initiate a dialogue between the people and the state. Philosophy is nonsense." I wonder if one day these people from the Voice of Truth will contact us. But anyway, let's call the ministry. I think we're ready for another task. We have a lot of money though. So let's dial the number, report the task to ministry. "Ministry of Order, congratulations, your task was a success. As a reward, we are transferring the following sum to your account. $1,000 and 250 reputation. Nice. Remember, if you miss a call from the Minister of Order, you'll be fined. You must be in your apartment at all times and answer the phone if it rings, even if you're dying. Do you understand?" "Yes." "You get rid of a violator. Now survey your tenants' opinions on Shimmer. Find out what other people think about him. Document his characteristics after you're done with the survey. Get to work." That which is hidden will be revealed. Entrust and care. Okay, we're supposed to speak to our family. "What, Carl?" "Talk about work. I saw the police march a handcuffed person right by me. It frightened me. Who was that, Carl? The previous building manager. He didn't handle his duties well. What a nightmare. Carl, couldn't the same thing happen to you? Don't worry, honey. I'll be a good manager. I think our task is... Yeah, I haven't been paying much attention to my family today. I should talk with them. So we should talk with them and they will give us various quests. Domestic problem. I need your help, honey. I can find a big enough saucepan. I search every nook and cranny and I have no idea where it is. Maybe someone stole it. Should we call the police? Call the police because of an old saucepan. Don't even think of this. You must have left it in our old house. If you say so, can you ask the tenants about the saucepans? I hope they won't reject the new manager. I'll make a compote for Martha and bring it back. Okay, I'll ask the neighbors about the saucepan. And here we have the son. Do you need anything? I have an issue, father. What do you want? Economics classes have started and we were given a list of books to read, the books I need for school. I stopped by the bookstore and they don't have these books. I heard I could get used ones at the market, but they cost a fortune. Can you ask your friends? Perhaps someone you know has these books. You talk to wise people. I'm thinking about what I can do for you. Okay, and now we need to talk with daughter. No, she's still sleeping. So let's wait a bit. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Okay, you know what? She's gonna stay at home. We can deal with the books by speaking to Mr. Shimmer. Ask about books for Patrick. He's an educated man. Yeah, it starts. You're an educated person, Klaus. Where can I find textbooks on economics? The university gave my son a list of books to read, but none of the stores carry them. The library is an option, but the line is always really long. Oh, the issue with the library is well known to me. It's not just the line. The library workers also have to like you, otherwise they will send you away without an explanation. But I can help you. I have books from when I worked for the counting bureau. I'd be happy if they helped your son study. Everyone should pursue a higher education. Too bad few people agree. You saved my son. Thank you, Klaus. And not only my son, but my wallet too. Now let's... ask about the saucepan. Do you have a saucepan suitable for making a compote? You'd better talk to my wife, Maria. I don't know anything about household issues or dishware. I have to work in a tobacco shop now. Ceilings are so low I have to tilt my head. I used to work as a senior economist. Those days are long gone. I don't want to bother him with the suspicions of authorities. Hello. Let's ask about Mr. Shimmer. Dearest Carl, I'm happy to see you. How are you doing? And how is your family? Everything is fine, thanks. I wanted to ask you about so much joy. That's a rare thing nowadays. I'm soothing myself. Aloysius. I'm here to talk about Aloysius. You can't keep worrying about the whole world. The state takes care of us. About your neighbor. But no, I keep worrying about our neighbors. I mean all people, you know. Oh, sorry, I got carried away. So what did you want to talk about? About Klaus Schimmer from apartment 1. I just moved in here, dear. I haven't even met all of my neighbors yet. I'm sure they'll be all great people. And your, Strauss Healer is a great man too. Klaus Schimmer, of course. If only dear Mr. Schwimber smoked less. Smoking kills. Okay, so we learned a bit about him. Here is, that's the second quest we have. I think I haven't made that clear. We have 2 now. First is about talking about Mr. Shimmer with other tenants, and the one that we already have is, well, we've already worked on that, trust and care, is about our family. Now this is also one important man, Mr. what is his name? Nathan Keller. My compliments. We can trade with him. He has a lot of interesting things, including an aspirin that we will need later on, and some chocolate and sweets, but let's not get ahead of ourselves too much. Here is... we can't speak with her now. Okay, she's leaving. But we can speak with Mr. Ranek, I think. Is our daughter already awake? No, she's still sleeping. What do you want from the archivist? Ask about the saucepan. Do you have a big saucepan? My wife wants to make a compote. My wife usually cooks soup, but to be honest, her saucepan is rather small. Ask about the latest news. Any news? The Ministry of Distribution is working out a plan for the next year. People say the quotas for higher education are being reduced. The most popular department is mining. Does your son study mining too? Yes, he's been sent to the mining college, but we managed to secure a place in the university for him. He'll be an engineer. You're a catch. Ask about books for Patrick. I don't think that's important. We already have them. Mr. Mark, you're an educated person. Where can I find textbooks on economics? The university gave my son a list of books to study, but none of the stores carry them. The library is an option, but there's always a line. What's wrong with the library? It's quiet in there. It's a nice place for a young man to spend time. Can't you spend your money on something more useful than books? Thanks, but I doubt my son appreciates your advice. Now let's ask about Mr. Schimmer. That's the important part. I want to ask you about Klaus Schimmer. What do you want to know? Give a vague reply. I don't know anything you don't know. Moreover, curiosity is a terrible sin. I had a co-worker who was always poking his nose into other people's business and documents. Ask about what happened to him. He was sent to jail. You've learned more than you have to. Goodbye, young man. Okay, so we've spoken of him. Now there's our daughter. She wants to speak with us. Will you play with me, father? Not now, Martha. Ask about the house. Do you like our new home? I like him very much. He's big. And you? I like him too. We have 3 rooms. We used to have just 1. Moreover, we have a TV. Will they take our TV, Dad? No, honey. Nobody will take it. Patrick says they sometimes show a cartoon. Lost toy. That's the quest she will give us. What happened, sweetheart? Something bad happened, Dad. I lost Naira. It's nowhere to be found. Who's Naira? It's my doll. It's my favorite doll, Dad. Will you help me find it? You could see Naira in the intro, by the way. You scared me, Martha. Where did you last play with it? At home. Naira is too small to walk outside. Find her, please. Let's see. I think it's somewhere around here. No, there's a toothbrush in... What? Toothbrush in the chair? A comb, a book, a wallet. What about the bed? I think she could have it in her bed. No, there's a duck and a watch. Nothing here either. So let's try the bedroom. Nope, not there. What about here? Oh, here it is. Let's take it and give it to our daughter. We'll finish 2 quests now. Will you play with me? Not now. Talk about the doll. What's your doll's name? I miss Naira so much. Will you find her? I already found her. Here she is. Thank you, Dad. I thought of a great game. Want me to tell you about it? Naira will be a miner, buried under rubble, and I'll be the rescuer. What a game. Maybe you'd better play with your letterbox. I'll build a coal mine out of the letterbox. Damn. Now, son, we need to talk. Ask about school books. Have you found out anything about the books, father? Here are your books. Wow, I'll get to work. I've never even dreamed of such wealth. I might not go to the rat's nest after all. To the library, I mean. Now we need to ask a couple more people, I think. Yeah, we still need to talk with Schimmer's wife and Rosa Ranek. One of them will give us the saucepan. I think it's Rosa. Okay, they're not there. What about here? Is anyone at home? No. Oh, there is Maria Schimmer. Oh, she doesn't want to speak. Oh, here's Rosa. Okay, she doesn't want to speak with me, but it's okay. We'll speak to her later. But here is Rosa. Good afternoon. Ask about the saucepan. Do you have a large saucepan, miss? My wife left hers at our old house, and our daughter is asking for compote. No, dear, my husband and I have lived alone for many years. We don't need anything large. I took everything to the second-hand shop a long time ago. Okay, so it's the other lady. Let's ask about Mr. Schimmer. I want to ask you about Cole's Shimmer. Does he bother you? He's a person of worth. He helped me to acquire a nice bottle of Xeres. He's an expert on wine, unlike my grandpa. Okay. So Maria is the person that will give us the saucepan. Hello. Ask about the saucepan. Can you do me a favor? Can I borrow your saucepan? My wife wants to make a compote, but we lost our saucepan while moving in. I have a suitable saucepan. Here it is. Thank you. We'll bring it back. There's no need for this. My husband and I live alone, and we don't touch this. Please accept this as my housewarming gift. And now let's ask her about a husband. How is your husband doing? He looked upset. He doesn't feel well. He received a parcel containing a reel of film. Cause likes taking photos. This will cheer him up. Damn, we know a lot about him now. I really like him. I don't want to spoil it for you, those of you that haven't watched the previous Let's Play, but we'll find a way how to help him eventually, don't worry. So let's give my wife the saucepan. Have you found the saucepan, Carl? I prepared everything for the compote. Yes, Maria Schimmer from apartment 1 saved us. Spare no sugar for the compote. It looked like water last time. It looks like water because we have neither sugar nor apples. It's not my fault that you couldn't get a provision card for sugar. Cheer up, sweetheart. We now have enough sugar. And I think that now we have to report to the ministry. No, we have to profile Cole's Shimmer. There's Mr. Ranek. Everyone is happy. And we have a ton of money and reputation points, which is good. We will need those soon enough. So let's profile a tenant. Mr. Mark Ranek? Cole's Shimmer. Okay, Mr. Cole's Shimmer. Living in apartment... It's apartment 1, right? Yes, apartment 1. Male. He lives with Maria Schimmer. Occupation, tobacco salesman, right? Yes. Personal information. He plays chess. He smokes pipe. He's an expert on wine and he likes to photograph. So, let's send it. Call the ministry to report the completion of task. So let's dial the number, report the task to a ministry. Ministry of Order. It's time to act, Comrade Carl. Comrade, so this is a communist regime, not a fascist one. You must evict Klaus Schimmer. This is what I hate. We have 240 hours to evict him. Ask about Schimmer's wife. What will happen to his wife? We don't care about her. Do what you think is best. Ask about eviction methods. How can I evict Schimmer? Talk with Schimmer. We'd be fine with him moving out. It would be better if you report him when he violates our directives. This is your duty, Comrade Carl. I understand. Talk to you later. So we can try to help him. Get $3,000 and 500 reputation points if we succeed in doing this, but yeah, it's not fair. It's what communists did in my country. They steal your house and then they evict you, basically. No private property whatsoever. And we have a new directive, 6043. As of the year 1984, 3rd of September, it is illegal to use foreign currency. Well, it's starting to look great, doesn't it?